What is up everyone, I'm Skratch, welcome to another Diablo Immortal video. If you are looking into set items, I guess you completed your tutorial, so welcome to the endgame. Set items are the best items that you can equip on your secondary gear slot, and just like legendary items, they can roll exceptional, so the grind will never stop. Prepare yourself mentally for it, okay? You are able to get the set items from dungeons once you reach level 60 and unlock the Hell 1 difficulty. They only drop from the final bosses. They are not guaranteed on every run, so you might want to get a good squad together in order to speed farm all these dungeons, since you're gonna spend tons and tons of time doing it. The set items offer bonus stats when you equip 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces of 6 pieces, depending on the set. In order to collect a full set, you will need to reach difficulty Hell 4, so it might take a while. But at Aftershock, we prepared a nice spreadsheet for you guys with all the information that you need, including a tier list. So basically, you're gonna be able to equip them right here and use the normal gems on them. It's gonna take a while to actually get them. This is my first piece that I have. Once you reach level 60, you're gonna get one piece, then you're gonna go in and start farming for the second one to complete the set. Luckily, I got my belt in the very first run, which is extremely lucky. But enough with all this, probably you already know where to equip them. Let's talk about the sets. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually gonna leave a copy of this spreadsheet in the pinned comment, so if you guys wanna find out where to find all the items, it's just gonna make your life easier, so feel free to use the spreadsheet, not a problem whatsoever. We actually have a small tier list here as well to give you an idea of what sets you should farm for your character to make it badass, right? So I'm gonna check every single set in part. There are not that many sets in total. If I'm not mistaken, they are seven sets overall. Some of them will give you bonuses at 2 pieces, 4 pieces, 6 pieces, while others will give you bonuses at 3 pieces and 6 pieces, depending on the set, of course. Some of them are great for most of the classes. Some of them are really strong on particular classes only. So if we're gonna have a look at the Feasting Baron's pack, increases the duration of your abilities that cause loss of control by 30% when you have 2 pieces equipped. When you have 4, it's gonna increase the damage done to all sources by 15 to enemies that suffer loss of control. And when you have 6 pieces on, unleashes a Nova of Ice each time you defeat an enemy afflicted by your loss of control effects, dealing 766 damage to nearby enemies and freezing them for 4 seconds. So this is a pretty strong set, definitely something that you might want to consider. You can get each one of these pieces from these locations. I'm not going to read you all that because you're going to have the spreadsheet or you can see it on the screen, guys. But this set is pretty useful because of the increased ability duration and bonus damage inflicted if you place control effects. The increased duration is incredibly handy for flowing well because it will lower the amount of downtime between your abilities. This is a damage dealer set because the 6-piece bonus is contingent on you getting kills. So definitely to keep that in mind. Moving over to the second set, War Rags of Shelbas. This is a S tier as well. Primary attack damage increased by 15% on 2 pieces. On 4 pieces, your primary attack gradually increases your attack speed up to a maximum of 25%. And on 6 pieces, your primary attacks have a 5% chance to increase your attack speed for 10 seconds. And it cannot occur more than every 30 seconds. So when you're getting 2 pieces, 4 pieces, 6 pieces, you're getting every single one of the bonuses, guys. That's one thing to keep in mind. So you can mix and match different sets depending on your needs. You can get these pieces from these particular locations, these dungeons. This set can be very impactful for a few classes, but really makes the Demon Hunter shine because of the bonus movement speed helping their lacking mobility. Basically, any damage dealer can get consistent value out of this set. I could run it on my wizard as well, but honestly, I feel like I don't get to use the primary attack as often. But moving to the next set, Shepherd's Call to Wolves, guys, another S tier set. If you equip 2 pieces, your summons deal 15% more damage. If you equip 4 pieces, critical hit chance increased by 3% for each of your summons up to a maximum of 18%. And for 6 pieces, your summons enter a frenzied state for 10 seconds each time one of them critically hits. The frenzied state increased their damage and attack speed by 100%. Very solid. And probably you would guess for what class is this set, right? These are the locations from where you can actually get every single item. Although the Necromancer is not the only class with summons, this set was made for the Necromancer. This set allows you to massively increase your overall damage output by increasing your own damage through crit rate and increasing your summons damage through attack speed and damage increase. Definitely the right set to use on your Necromancer, you know? Moving over to the next set, Grace of the Flagellant, guys. All continual damage, channel damage, and persistent ground damage increase by 15% when you have 2 pieces. This sounds great for my wizard. Each time you damage an individual enemy 5 times, you will do 287 additional damage to that enemy. This is a 4-piece bonus. Each time you deal damage, you have a 4% chance to unleash a lightning strike, dealing 1724 damage to all nearby enemies and stunning them for 2 seconds. That's pretty badass. I think it's a pretty decent set for a PvE, for bosses to deal damage on them. I don't think it's that amazing for PvP though, honestly. I feel like it's gonna lack a bit because of the 4-piece bonus. But hey, definitely looking forward to test this out and make a better opinion after. These are the locations, the dungeons from where you can actually pick up each one of the slot items. Excellent set for any class that uses channel damage or has long-lasting ground damage. These skills are generally boss killers, which makes it particularly good in PvE. In PvP is lacking slightly. Definitely agree on that. Moving over to the next one, Untouchable Mountebank. Each time you take damage, you have 20% chance to gain a shield that absorbs damage equal to 13% of your maximum life. That's when you have 2 pieces equipped. Each time you take damage, you have a 20% chance to gain a shield that absorbs damage equal to 13% of your maximum life. Cannot occur more often than every 9 seconds. And when you have 6 pieces, you have a 20% chance to gain a shield that absorbs damage equal to 13% of your maximum life. So overall, not that amazing. These are the locations from where you can get it. Very unnecessary set. You'll often want to get more damage to speed up runs. With this set, you'll need to take damage to have a chance at preventing damage. So I can see it being used. Like, for example, when you're doing the campaign, you're finishing the last few bosses. Some of them, they can get pretty annoying, and having a set like this will actually help you. But honestly, you're not going to be able to use it while you're doing it. So it's kind of like pointless by the time you're going to get it, you know. Moving over to Vitus Urges. This one right here increases the duration of all beneficial effects on you or your party members by 30%. Increases the target's attack speed by 30% for 3 seconds each time you use a skill to grant a beneficial effect to yourself or a party member. Each time you use a skill to buff yourself or a party member, creates an area of Apostasis for 10 seconds that grants 15% life drain to yourself and any part members within the area. This definitely sounds pretty strong for barbarians, for crusaders. These are the locations from where you can actually pick them up. A support specific set. Any class that wants to run a heavy support suit should run this set to increase their buff uptime and giving incidental increase in damage and survivability. Moving over to the Isatar Imbud. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Each time you defeat an enemy, you gain 30% increased movement speed for 2 seconds. When you equip 4 pieces, damage dealt increased by 2.5% for every 5% increase in your movement speed, up to a maximum of 25. And when you have 6 pieces, each time you defeat an enemy, you have a 10% chance to gain an orbiting soul orb for 10 seconds, which deals 263 damage when it passes through an enemy. Cannot gain a soul orb more often than once every 40 seconds. These are the locations from where you can actually gain the pieces, and this is a massive set for speed clearing in PvE by running through and killing tons of monsters. However, you won't be killing all that often in PvP, so it's more of a PvE set. And moving over to the final set, another S tier one. This is something that I will need for my own character. Win Love Perfection. Gain 1000 wins, increasing your movement speed by 15%. 1000 wins deactivates for 3 seconds if you take damage. Increases your damage done by 20% while 1000 wins is active. Gain a shield that makes you immune to damage 5 times while 1000 Winds is active. Cannot gain this shield more often than once every 40 seconds. Of course, is respectively to 2 pieces, 4 pieces, and 6. These are the dungeons from where you can actually get the set. It's an amazing set as long as you play it correctly. Avoiding damage is key to maintain the 20% damage and 15% movement speed increase. Comboing this with other things that make you move fast will help you stay away from damage. Definitely a decent set for the wizard, and depending on what builds you're doing on it, kind of like a PvP set with this. But that was pretty much everything in terms of set items, guys. Hopefully this will help you understand what they're doing, how you're gonna be able to put your hand on each one of the pieces. And don't forget, if you do enjoy the content, guys, smash that like button, subscribe, click on that bell and turn on all notifications to make sure you won't be missing out on any of the future video. That was all for this one. Much love. I'll catch you all soon on the next one. Peace.